recently at work, someone gave me a Days of Play DualShock 4. And something that I know for a fact is wrong with it is the charge port is gone. Thankfully, it's actually not that hard to remove and replace, but there are 3 different variants of it, so I do need to open it to figure out what model I'm working with. I've done this 2 or 3 times, so I know very well what I'm doing. I do not recommend you follow this video along as a tutorial, because it's not. However, if you really want to, you do you. Is it the right screw? No, it's not. Well, is that the right bit? The answer is no. We're gonna grab a Phillips 0 now. I was playing War Thunder, but then I remembered, oh, I want to do this video, so I decided to do the video instead before work. I have tomorrow off. I'll probably end up making another Dark Souls video, which is doing just about as well as I expected, which is not very. But that's okay, because I knew it wasn't going to do very well. I gotta be careful. These are the original screws. They could be stripped easy, considering how old this controller is. Come on. Ooh, yeah, it's never been opened before. That's the crack of a unbothered PS4 controller. Like I said, I've done this a few times. Oh, come off it. This is why. Hold on. It's still skipping a little bit. Let me see if I can't get a smaller bit out. We are down to Phillips 00 now. Yeah, that's miles better. I'm listening to music in the one ear, by the way. Now, when taking apart these controllers, you gotta be careful. There are 2 clips here, and they're mega annoying. Just because I've done this before doesn't make it easier. Stupid clips. So many why. They are here and here. Okay, you can grab the edges here. Don't follow this, guys. There's no tutorial. Proceeds to explain how to do it. We're going to use come on. Okay. Hey, I got it. I wasn't expecting that to do that well. We'll grab a second pry tool. Get that in there. No. Okay, well, it's unclipped. I still don't feel right, because that's going to close back up easy. They tend to. Wow, come on. Yeah, there we go. It's a wonderful sound that the PS4s make when you take them apart. Okay, we're here for the back plate. At this point, if I had another controller with a good battery, I could see whether or not the joysticks had drift, or if it even turned on. But one problem at a time, and right now, the problem, which by the way, managed to keep these in one piece. The problem right now is figuring out what model that charge port is. So we gotta pull that out. It goes back in that way. At this point, if you wanted to, you could replace the light bar. Oh, that foam, I believe there's a screw hidden behind it. I think. No. There. When only one more survive, I wonder who it will be. Let's see, 4 screws, and we already have the other charge port out. Give it. Give it. Thank you. This is the ribbon cable for the charge port. Okay. Oh, come on. It's a JDS 30 board. Okay, so now I can order a JDS 30 board. And of course, I will be putting this controller back together without the charge port inside of it, because the amount of times you can unscrew and screw something back into a shell is limited. So I don't want to stress this controller more than I have to. But this is going to be the first part in a series of getting this controller to work again. But I need a JD20 board. I hate micro USB with a burning passion, but that's what Sony used. Next, after we get the charging port sorted out and we can verify that it does in fact charge, that's when we'll know the actual problems with it, because we can go in and we can basically see what's actually wrong with it. Actually, no, I might reinstall that. My reasoning stands, but my brain is in a million different places at once. We're gonna reassemble this controller. I can tell which screw was in there because it's the only one that's not messed up. Okay. If you're wondering what that was, me backing it out. When you are using, also by the way, these are going to get cleaned, but I want all the parts to be here, and I don't want to fix it if there's no drift, because I have learned as a repairman to leave well enough alone. But I don't want to fix something that's not broken. Then that would make my channel fake and redundant, and I don't want that. So, come on. I know you go in that way. And there we go. No, not yet. Almost. Come on. You came out like that. Come on. Trying to get that in there. I mean, that's good enough. You know, like I said, leave well enough alone. But I wanted to get it in properly, which it currently isn't. This is the one part I always forget about, and I hate it every time I remember that it exists. It's not particularly terrible, it's just it doesn't want to go in the same way it came out. We're going to leave the cable disconnected from the back panel, at least. Mostly because it's coming back apart here and here soon anyways. And just to re-verify, that is a JDM 30, I believe. I'll review the footage again. I'm not taking it apart again for a second time. I mean, I will, but not yet. Come on. I know for a fact it goes in like this, because like I said, I kept it in the same orientation so that I could put it back together properly. So it kind of clicks into place there. And it feels like that one should also just kind of click into place. That's going to get in the way of the controller closing. So why are you like this? Come on. Okay, I don't want to force that. There we go. That got it. Now it's sitting properly. But I will like I said, review the footage, double check that I'm buying the right model charge port, and then I will post a part 2 disclaimer. I did say not to follow this as a tutorial, but there are going to be some people out there who will. Just a little warning, these little clips here, they don't always come off so nice. Don't force them. If you can, get a little wedge tool like this and just kind of put it in there, and then I can't promise it'll all come out at once like mine did either. I'm not responsible for broken controllers. But it is mega simple to get into a PS4 controller. Like, it is stupid simple. The biggest hurdle is buying the proper sized bits because they're Phillips 00s. And if you just straight up buy like a normal toolkit from Walmart, if you buy a normal toolkit from Walmart, they're not going to work because they don't go that small. But I'm pretty excited because now I know what model charge port. And knowing the model of charge port means I know the model of controller. The controller isn't called JDM 30, but that specific charge port only works with one specific board. So, there we go. That is back together. And no more extra screws. Alright, I'm gonna edit and post this video. Like, subscribe, and let me know if there's something special you want done to this controller, because there's a very good chance it's gonna end up on my eBay store where you guys can just buy it.